I mean, it's the dominant headline. It took over the hockey world last night. Connor McDavid hitting point number 1,000. I was in the building last night. Shout out to our boy Uncle Kerry, by the way. I'm in the building last night, and it was honestly pretty cool.
Yeah.
I mean, like, obviously everyone there, Oilers fans, know what's going on, but I was surprised at how into it the crowd was and how hard the crowd was anticipating that moment. Every time he was on the ice, the crowd was buzzing. Every time he picked up the puck in the offensive zone, every time there was a scoring chance with him on the ice, like, there was a noticeable buzz in there. And when he got that 2-on-1 with Leon Draisaitl, and it took half a second for the crowd to kind of clue in that it was 97 on that wing, that place was loud before the shot was even taken. It was pretty sweet.
Yeah, you could kind of feel it watching it on TV too. Obviously, he had that chance in the first period where Wedgwood was out of the net, didn't get it, but just on that 2-on-1, I don't even know if Leon should have passed that puck, to be completely honest. If it was any other moment, he probably would have shot it or should have shot it.
Should have. Leon wouldn't have.
But it really did take a perfect pass to set up McDavid on that one. And just a very iconic moment by two of the greatest Oilers ever already. And if the fact it was Leon who assisted on it too is just, we should have all assumed that was going to happen.
Yeah, I did think it was funny. Like, again, from the second you kind of clued into, like, that's McDavid on the other side of that 2-on-1, you knew he was passing the puck. And I mean, Scott Wedgwood, we can maybe dial up the highlight here, AB. Like, even Scott Wedgwood, you can see him start to move his feet towards McDavid very early. He's like, and it just didn't matter. McDavid was going to find the back of the net on that one. You see him mouth right out of there. Like, what a pass. There is Connor McDavid's dad sitting next to Connor McDavid's agent. I was a little surprised when the whole team poured over the boards like that. I really didn't think they would do that. I wasn't sure if Connor McDavid would want that, but he seemed to embrace it. And yeah, I think, again, all in all, a really, really cool moment last night at Rogers Place. They had the gold go up on the scoreboard with, you know, the 1,000, the Mick 1,000th point. Just kind of everything that went down here. It really was, it was storybook to an extent.
I think with the way we saw everything post game as well, I think these guys really wanted to celebrate with McDavid when it happened. And it was cool that McDavid got that couple of seconds stood in the corner too alone to kind of be like, oh boy, like, I'm getting goosebumps kind of thinking about it, to be honest. A historic moment. Like, I don't know, like, I tweeted last night, like, how awesome it is to be able to watch him. And like, we all talk about it, but like, it really is special. Like, I bet people who typically don't watch the Oilers every game, but are Oilers fans, like, turned on the TV last night to watch this because, like, when probably won't see this for a long, long time, if ever again in Edmonton.
Fourth fastest player to ever hit 1,000 points. Like, that is substantial. Like, again, you don't want this moment to get lost on you. To do what he did in as few games, it's stunning, man.
Really, like, if the Oilers didn't have such a poor start to the season, they could have done it 3 games sooner. Would have been Mike Bossy, I believe, right?
Yeah,
like,
so he was close to beating out Mike Bossy, which is crazy.
Yeah, so just amazing. I feel very fortunate to be able to talk about him all the time, and he's so good.
Yeah,
so good.
We're gonna get into like our normal run of the show in a little bit, but there's a couple other Mick 1,000 things. I thought the organization did a really good job, including Oilers Plus, who had Draisaitl mic'd up for the moment. Let's take a listen in.
Great pass. Love your play. Love you. Great play. Great play. Great play.
Yeah, really cool. Again, just a good, like, honest reaction there from Leon Draisaitl. Connor McDavid quickly going with the nice pass. Again, for those two guys as well. And I mean, Connor talked about it after the game, and I think, do we have that clip of him with Tony after the game? We'll play that in a second. But he talked about the significance of him being able to have such a big night with Leon and Darnell. So let's like Connor say it himself. Let's take a listen in.
You guys are making me emotional, man. I'm getting emotional in my old age. All of us have grown up on this ice. You know, to score the overtime winner, Nursey, Leo, you know, the 3 guys that have been here. We grew up here. We grew up on this ice. We grew up playing in front of you guys. And your guys' support means the world to us.
Connor, I just want to say, on behalf of Oil Country, thank you for being a great leader here, and congratulations on 1,000.
Thank you. Thank you, guys. Thank you very much.
Shout out to Oilers Plus again. Shout out to our boy Tony Brar for killing that interview. And yeah, I mean, Connor McDavid getting emotional there. And even in the game, like he went and sat on the bench, and before they dropped the puck, there was kind of another crowd pop, and everyone sort of got to their feet, and they showed McDavid, and he looked up, saw himself on the Jumbotron, and like gave everyone a wave. Then the bench stood up and did their stick taps again. It was again an awesome moment. The crowd doing the MVP chant after as well was cool. Like just so many little things in there that I thought made the moment even more special, not for McDavid, but also for the fans.
I'm glad he embraced it. I'm glad he didn't just shrug it off to the side. And I know he's done that a few times, but there really is only certain moments, I guess, you can do it when you're that good. But you kind of know you're going to get there, right? It's probably on his mind all day. And then, like, Tony killed that interview with the second comment there of just like, thanks for doing what you do for the city, because we have watched this team in the absolute dirt, like even lower than that. And I saw a quote, tweet last night of someone saying, like, I remember when we were already looking at draft picks at this time of the year. And now we're looking at a guy who's just scored his 1,000th point, and his reaction was cool. I can't wait for him to sign an 8-year deal in a couple of months.
Yeah, I mean, we probably are 8-ish months away from that happening, which is going to be another great moment. And hopefully there's another couple of great moments before that extension comes in. What's up, Nation citizens? If you like that video, then you need to be subscribed to the Oilers Nation YouTube. Podcasts, live shows, exclusive interviews, and analysis. Everything you need from your favorite voices at Oilers Nation. And you don't want to miss any of it, so hammer that subscribe button.